The Terrapro initiative is a movement that provides ethnic minority communities, youth, the poor, and mainstream excluded the opportunity to improve their status in society through them contributing to its development. The TerraPro initiative follows a process that focuses on addressing food insecurity and unemployment through vocational training and education, skills training and business enterprise mentoring, through an informal training process supported by post training home visit extension services. TerraPro is a community empowerment initiative, a registered community interest company focusing on empowering ethnic minorities, youth, the poor, and the excluded. The current population of the United Kingdom is under 70 million as of Sunday, January 26, 2025. There is a slightly higher number of females across the member countries of the United Kingdom, but one can safely say the ratio is 50-50. An average of around 22% of the UK population is below the country's poverty line, defined as relative poverty, which measures the number of people whose income falls below 60% of the median household income in the UK, which was £621 per week in 22-23, of which 60% equates £373 per week. Therefore, a household earning less than £373 per week before housing costs is in relative poverty. The absolute poverty threshold for couples with no children was £347 per week before housing costs. Poverty has profound and multifaceted impact, which is why it is used as a driver for programs such as this proposed by TerraPro. These indicators are limited access to healthcare, poor nutrition and food insecurity, unsafe living conditions, increased stress and mental health issues, limited access to education and employment, increased exposure to environmental toxins, and higher rates of chronic disease. There is no single comprehensive urban agriculture policy at the national level, although, in recognition of agriculture's potential benefits, some local government initiatives and existing national policies provide some, but not enough support. The development of a coordinated and comprehensive policy framework for crop production in urban locations will significantly benefit communities by addressing the increasing demand for fresh quality products and ensuring a reasonable level of food security through surplus production. The primary challenge faced is determining the scope of agriculture in urban locations, as the traditional understanding has been that of food produced and supplied from rural locations, excluding the production of crops and flowers for commercial and food security purposes from urban design. As the demand for fresh fruits, vegetables, flowers, and herbs increases in step with the growing food supply insecurity, a focus on urbanizing agriculture is a reasonable ask. The other important challenges are the absence of a specific agriculture policy for urban locations. The current policies are fragmented and ambiguous, creating challenges for urban agriculture initiatives. Land and space use. The absence of a clear definition and policy for urban agriculture and a good understanding of how urban spaces might be effectively utilized for food production limits the ability to effectively plan space utilization for urban agriculture and locating market hubs and networks. Funding constraints. Financial support needs to be extended directly to community projects that aim to improve food production and availability, and indirectly by supporting research, development, and urbanization of technologies and processes to enable and encourage gardening enthusiasts into food production, creating extension services, and local area community supported farmers markets. Suppose the argument of increasing food insecurity and decreasing food poverty isn't convincing enough for the need to design an urban agriculture policy, in which case the projected growth rate of greenhouses might raise concerns as to whether the marketed products use the appropriate technologies to ensure economy, efficiency, and effectiveness of production while safeguarding the urban consumer's interests and priorities, which are increased demand for local fresh produce. Urban populations are increasingly seeking access to fresh foods, of which availability is impacted by outdated policy. Ensuring greenhouses enable year round production, reducing reliance on exploitative trade deals, addressing food security concerns, growing urban populations, and potential disruptions to global food supply chains are increasing the need for local and resilient food production systems. Applying technological advancements, modern greenhouses utilize advanced technologies like hydroponics, vertical farming, and AI powered controls, increasing efficiencies and yield. Focus strategy on long term sustainability. Urban greenhouses can contribute to maintaining sustainable food production systems by increasing products and widening product mix, reducing food miles, minimizing environmental impact, and utilizing renewable energy and other resources. In conclusion, when economically inactive individuals have access to essential life skills training through a vocational training program, they will start a household business that contributes to the local economy and helps their integration into society. Terrapro provides the training necessary to enable the economically inactive to gain the confidence and expertise required to effectively manage a business as an entrepreneur or gain employment with local businesses.